back. In this lesson, lesson 13, it's in two sections, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 deals with the 9-stroke roll, and part 2 deals with the 17-stroke roll. So let's get started with the first part. It's found on page 29 if you're looking in your book. And the 9-stroke roll, we're going to look at it from the buzz aspect of things. So let's just refresh our memory, and hopefully you've been working on some of these things all along and not just doing the lesson then forgetting that it is. With all these different rudiments and everything, you need to always continually practice them, because this is going to be a building process from one rudiment to the next, and always based off of something that you've learned previously. Okay, so reviewing, the buzz roll is basically, again, where you're pressing into the head and you get multiple bounces, also called a multiple bounce roll. Okay, so let me just demonstrate that as a buzzing type sound. Okay, now the different lengths are when we put a limit to it. And with the 9-stroke roll, it's going to be doing that technique, but we're going to be doing 4 buzzes and 1 tap. Sounds something like this. I'll do it very, very slow. Left hand. Okay, so the objective is always to make one buzz go into the next, to connect it regardless of how fast we're going, so it has that seamless type sound, and then a nice solid tap on the end. Now it's not overly exaggerated on the tap, but it's, it's just a nice solid tap. So always alternate your sticks back and forth. When I got done with the right, start with your left. And with this one, with the 9-stroke roll buzzed, what hand you start with is the hand you end with. So if we start with the right, end with the right, left, left. Okay, now let's go a little bit faster. Okay, what we're literally doing is we're taking 4 notes. If you want to call them 16th notes, since we studied that, we can. So it's like 1 and a 2. And we're buzzing all of those taps. You can hear that inside that roll. Now, eventually, you should make it so smooth that you don't hear those pulsating notes that are happening. At first, so that you can understand how much you're doing and where it's at, that's okay, but eventually you need to get rid of that pulsating type sound to where it's nice, smooth, and you hear none of that happening. Okay, now with the buzzes, again, usually designated with a Z, especially in the marching band aspect of things, drum line, drum corps. Now let's look at it from the open standpoint of view. Now remember, open stroke roll, reviewing here, is whenever you're doing 1 stroke, 2 bounces. And when you connect them together, make it nice and smooth. So on and so forth, okay? Now, what we're going to do is put, again, a length on this, an ending. Now, if you're looking at the book, what happens is you've got 4 16th notes that have the double bar going across at the beam, and within those stems you see a little slash. Well, that slash indicates to double that. So whenever you're doubling all of those things, you're literally taking right, left, and going right, left, right, left, and then a tap on the end. So if we count all those notes, including the tap, there are 9 notes, thus the name 9-stroke roll. With the buzz, it doesn't necessarily really make much sense, because we're doing 4 buzzes and a tap. That's 5 notes. That doesn't add up to 9, obviously. So it's always, the names of these rolls are always based off of the open aspect. Okay, so let's demonstrate that. We'll go very slow. Left now.